You are in Polinia's office. Polinia Custodiate, the head of the Custodiates. Lantern of Reveal! It reveals a doorway behind her in the wall. As this is Drongo, the door opens and you see a vault.
All the gold, jewelry, and magical items down.
Mob comes and you fill him in on your success.
Yeah.
So he's going to contact the authorities to tip them off, and then he's got contact with the Eldrin family to say, hey, have you heard about this new adventuring party that's going around, sort of thing?
Baradun and the Dickheads.
Stop. Ah, you son of a bitch.
It's
No,
better.
I don't know. What about the dingoes?
The dingoes.
The dingo dudes. Hey, I don't hear any complaints. Lock it in.
You didn't give us a chance to complain.
What about the Honeywood Heroes?
I prefer dingo dudes.
I kind of prefer dingo dudes.
Dingo dudes! Dingo dudes!
That's so
You wouldn't
lame.
pitch Honeywood here. You're not from Honeywood.
You heard about it? This new adventuring party, the Dingo Dudes.
I also heard that if we're going to the main island, we'll lose a lot of respect if we're not dressed up nicely. Would Fab be able to outfit us into a cool outfit that on the green screen just looks like a fancy scarf and a hat?
Absolutely, she can. She's got a way with that sewing machine for sure. I'll have her set you up with something fancy looking. Friends, fans, and fine folk of the fashion house, it is my utmost honour to present to you the winter collection of the brand new and improved, if I say so myself, Baradun and the Dickheads. The island of Delarine is only accessible from sea transport from the island of Milius.
Okay.
So you're going to have to get yourselves to Milius, but I'll get you the invite.
I remember coming up with that name, just being like looking at my keyboard because I was just creating the map. I was like,
Al. I don't know.
An apostrophe.
Milius.
What island is the Eldrin family on?
I mean, everyone's on all the different families. If you look
Specifically
at the entire
Samara, who
thing. If
put
you're looking at
us to the
Samara,
task.
Samara is on Tulay. The head.
Do we need to go back to her? She
You can
specifically
go back to
sent
her.
us the
Sure.
task.
You can go back to her on Tulay because you're on Tulay. But if you want to talk to the heads of the family, which you do for the task of the 5 families situation.
Sorry, just to rewind a tad. What's the next step in this all going down?
Well, I thought it was to go back to Samara Eldrin.
No, well, he just said he's tipped off the authorities and stuff.
Okay.
But I guess we do need to go.
Mob can do that for you if you don't want to.
Yeah,
but,
okay, so-
Okay, great. Well,
Yeah, he's
but
sort
Samara,
of
but Samara's the one who gave you the task. You can go back to her if you want.
I think we do just make sure it gets across the line,
I
right?
kind of want to make sure.
Yeah.
The head of the family lives on Delarine though, so eventually to get the tick of approval, like finish this quest, as it were. The person with the question mark is ultimately going to be on.
Okay,
Delarine.
well, Samara's lower in the family.
Yes,
Let's go higher.
She's a second tier noble. So he's going to set you up with an invite to Delarine. It departs from Milius, so you're going to have to get yourselves there. Just to remind yourself, Milius is the very expensive island. It's not like it's the one where all of the people who aren't quite nobility but want to show off how wealthy they are. They live on Milius. And he sets this up for you through the rest of this day. He gets in touch, makes the appropriate calls and things, and the transportation will be in 10 days' time. So you have 10 days of downtime to level up.
Yay!
You guys are going to level up to level 10.
Level 10.
And I read my book.
You're going to read the book in that time.
Okay, family book to increase my dexterity. Step 1, run. Step 7, air punches. Step 34, jumping jacks. Step 56, agility training. Ow! Ow! I should do this without swords on. Step 105, dodge your own sword. Saha! Nailed it. I'm suddenly very dexterous.
So you get a +2 to your dexterity from finishing off your book.
Okay, so is that like a +2 to my dexterity score?
So it goes from 16 to 18.
Is level 10 the level where sorcerers get 100 platinum?
110.
110 platinum, right?
What?
It's not a thing.
Okay, level up.
Cool. So
Oh, that's right. I get
get your level 10 features, which is some real powerful stuff
I
for some
can't
of you.
remember what I said.
Yeah, or our level 7 features.
Level 7 feature
So-
for those who multiclassed.
Yeah.
Level 7 rogues still
Pretty
impressive.
Heightened spell. Heightened spell.
Level 10.
yeah.
Level 10 cleric.
Divine intervention.
He could just be like, hey God, fix this problem for me.
Yeah.
Well, that'll work 10% of the time.
10% of the time, it works every time.
I did a roll and rolled 5 out of 6.
Oh, nice. So you've
Slightly above
got
average.
5 new
I
hit
took
points
the
plus
average because I
your
don't trust my rolls.
5 plus your con mod. Remember?
Well, divine intervention.
But
can I
it'll
try it
do- it'll
once
do
a
it,
day?
right?
Is
Sure.
that the
Yeah,
vibe?
it does it automatically for you if you're doing the app. What?
Divine intervention once a day. I can try it.
Once per day you can try
Try
it.
it. Okay.
If it fails, you can try it again the next day.
the next day.
If it succeeds, you can't try it again for another
a
7
week.
days. Well, you can try it again. It's just not going to work.
Cool. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so Divine Intervention is for clerics. He's got his level percentage chance, so it goes up as you go up. So
Yeah.
if you do get to level 19, then you got 19% chance of it succeeding.
As a team, we should actually just figure out like, what do we want? And every day I'll be like, I want to try and get that thing.
Try it in the
Yeah.
morning, boop. But if you do try it, like when you wake up in the morning, I'll try and do this thing. Then you get into a real dire situation later in the day, and you're like,
Yeah,
I wish I had
true.
Divine Intervention to call upon.
Yeah.
If we
better to,
end up
like-
fighting some dragon.
It would be better to be
Yeah.
like, if you get to the night and you're about to have a long rest and you haven't
There it
used it
is.
yet,
That makes sense. That makes more sense. Let's
up here for thinking, down there for dancing, bit in the middle for the romancing.
Yeah.
Oh.
like that.
The
Can you
chances don't
remember-
increase every time. It's always just 10%, 10%, 10%.
10% while he's level 10. At
Right.
level 11, it goes up to 11%, and so on.
Oh, so it reaches 20%. But,
Well, when you get to level 20, it just automatically works.
I will
So the
win
highest
the
it gets to
game.
19% at level 19.
Yeah.
When you hit level 20, your class capstone feature is that your Divine Intervention just
Great,
works.
and so I could just be like, I wish that Podger's mouth was sewn shut.
And then
he'd be like,
God of language says like, just cuts it up.
Shame on you, blood. How'd that work out for you? How'd that work out for you?
Flapping meats like.
How'd blood from you, blood? Yeah, man. But it didn't go the way you think it was going to go, did it?
and okay, I'll wait a week and I'll reset that. I would take it back to the way it was. I'm sorry.
During that downtime as well, I'm working on the what's it called? Quick save scroll.
Oh yes, nice.
Um,
I'll get to that in a second. What's your level 10 thing you get?
I get intimidating presence,
Yeah, boy, starts to get even more scary.
which means I can target someone and go, "Ah!" and they get frightened. And frightened has a whole
Huge
lot of,
debuff. Yeah.
there's a big old
Disadvantages
debuff.
to all attacks and things while ever they can see him raging at them.
So basically, I'm like intimidating presence on that guy. Everyone come near me, and he's going to stay away from me. And
Yeah.
I'll be just like going.
Pretty useful. At
Quite
times.
useful.
If used in the right way.
We'll see how it works.
What about your level 10?
so I've taken heightened. My next meta magic. I've taken heightened spell, and from memory, heightened spell just means if I'm doing something when I'm forcing a check on someone, like
Saving
Maximilian's
throw,
Earthen Grasp, I can give them disadvantage.
Yeah, you can spend sorcery points for it.
Spend
I bet
sorcery.
you had-
sorcery points
wish you
to
had
give
that
somebody
ability when you were
disadvantage.
fighting me.
I bet I wish I did. And then I'm doing a whole lot of spell swap in and outs. But the short story is I'm taking Vitrolic Sphere.
Vitriolic Sphere, which is like the acid ball version of Fireball. So it's like Fireball
So I
with
just
acid.
shoot an acid ball at someone,
That's horrifying.
which is pretty cool.
And it does a bunch of damage, and then it also does damage on the start of the next turn as they're still covered in acid.
Yeah, I imagine that would continue.
So that's-
continuously
It's
do
very,
damage.
very, very painful.
That's a fun one. I'm swapping something out. I can't remember what, but now I've got Hold Monster, which is the bit. You know the one I kept trying.
Charm
Monster, and it just made the
Yeah.
monster friendly against me. I was like, oh, that's not actually useful.
Yeah.
Next level up, Hold Monster.
Paralyzes them.
Paralyzes them.
Very useful because the paralyzed condition says that if anybody's attacking it within 5 feet of it, they have an advantage on the attack, and any attack that hits is an automatic crit.
There you go.
So you
I'm going to
can
be
just hit its armor class and still as if you
anything
roll
that I
strike.
don't want. We're going to be Hold Monstering.
So,
And
very
I've
useful.
also taken Draconic Spirit, which I basically get a dragon pet.
Yep.
Oh, that's
He
dope.
gets to summon a dragon.
I get to
Oh,
summon, and
that's
it's
dope.
my pet, and it's friendly, and it attacks for me.
Can you write it?
I can. I
You can
genuinely
write.
can write. Part of the spell describes
How
the
to write
condition,
it.
how to write it, and
we write it.
I'll have to check.
Okay.
I don't know if Greg would want to after his ordeal with the Jabberwocky.
Yeah,
He's
true.
already ridden a dragon. And it
Yeah,
wasn't
yeah,
a
it
pleasant
wasn't.
experience.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe
And,
can two people ride it?
and as 10th level says, 110 platinum.
And 10 platinum as well. It's just a sorcerer thing.
Regarding hit point upgrade,
Like, what?
Yes, hit point upgrade.
7 is the if I want to just go to the average.
Yep.
Or you
Or
roll.
you can
Or I could roll a
D12,
D12, so I could just get 1.
Well, in my games I reroll 1s, but you could get a 2. 2 is the lowest you could roll. 2 plus your con mod.
And your con's probably quite high.
Just do it. You might get a 12.
Alright, here we go.
You've done it once and you got a 12. The one
Okay,
time
here we
you
go.
did it, you got a 12.
This is the D12.
That is a D12.
Here we go.
New hit points for the tank.
12! Hey! You've done it twice.
That's
now,
why you
both
always roll
times.
hit points. Don't be like a wuss. Don't be like a
Have you seen my
Testicle.
rolls? Have you seen my rolls?
My rolls are just
generally-
insane.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
as bad as his rolls are. Yours are the
Yeah.
opposite end.
I just
Balanced
tried
out.
one.
I'm
glad I didn't.
You got that one on a D20 as
That
well.
one's I'm not gonna.
You're taking the average for yours then?
Yeah,
I got a
Like a
one.
wuss.
So that's why I don't roll.
Yeah.
Good to know.
All right. Cool. What was your level 7 abilities?
I learn evasion, which means that I can any AOE attack basically. I can duck out of the way and I roll. And a failed roll means I take half damage, and a successful roll means I take no damage.
Wow.
So that'll be
That's,
good
one,
if
that's
you're
one more thing for him to forget.
if you're in the middle of fireball or something, or vitriolic
bad.
spear, you can just dip out of the way.
Yeah, the
He's
most I
yeah.
can get damage is half.
Anything
Well,
that
shit.
forces a dexterity saving throw on him, he even if he fails it, he gets half damage.
And it's pretty hard for me to fail a dex roll now.
I once had a monk walk into a red dragon's lair. The red dragon knew she was coming, so it dropped down behind her to block her exit. Point blank breathed fire on her for something like 16 d6 fire damage. And she, as a monk, has evasion as well, same as rogues. And she just made the save and took no damage. And I was like,
No effect.
yay!
No effect. D&D.
Perfect.
And then I also, my demon lord that lives inside my head, gives me the ability to form a shadow blade, which is a sword made of pure misery and darkness.
I bet that boosts Caliphate.
Probably.
It sounds quite dull, like a dull blade. Like, quite not sharp. It's like really quite a
It's
squishy.
shadow,
like,
so it just goes.
yeah, like kind of point. Yeah, it
It's
would
made
actually-
of pure misery, so it does no damage.
yeah. It's just like
Just makes them sad.
like maybe a slight tickle. Like, oh, stop.
No, but it does give me, if I attack them in the dark, it gives me certain advantages and stuff. Like, gives
Cool.
That's awesome. So those are the things you've got. Those are the features you've got. Now, in that 10 days of time, what does it look like? How do you get those features? How do you discover that you have this connection to your new gods? And how do you get more intimidating and so on?
So my strategy, because I'm working on my intimidation, but I don't want it to be overt, just like, I want it to be like a presence. I
glower.
always want to have a presence.
Yeah.
So my whole thing is, I'm practicing on you guys, like Drax and Guardians of the Galaxy, I'll just kind of stand in the corner. And
Just be a presence.
And just be
an
until you notice me,
Just
and
make
then
people
just go.
feel generally uncomfortable.
I enjoy talking to you guys standing in a line.
This is how.
Whoa! What are you? Whoa! Stop intimidating me! Stop intimidating me! Yeah, you do! You have quite an intimidating presence.
I feel so intimidated right now.
Oh God!
But yeah, this is the idea when I have conversations.
Standing in a line to have a conversation, it's very useful.
You know what I pride myself on? My lack of being able to be intimidated. My
Where
toughness.
are our bagels?
I
Like a pervert.
I was
like a pervert.
meditating, and as I was meditating, one of my gods came to visit me, and he was like, "Hey," I was like,
It was like a
and he
angel
goes-
singing and
he goes,
harps
"Hey,"
and stuff, and he's like,
he literally was like,
up?
"Yo, so you've been praying a lot?" I'm like, "Yeah." He was like,
it's really annoying.
it's starting to, but it's getting a little bit annoying. But it's I got to commend you on your commitment. If if you want something,
Let's make this
you
a
can
once a day.
You can ask me. Yeah, let's make it a once a day thing. If you want something, you can ask me, and I will just. There's a chance I'll do it for you.
Just if I'm not busy.
If I'm not
see if
busy,
I can
I'm
make
like, okay. I mean, that's kind of cool, I guess. It's like, what's the rough percentage? Is it about
like
10?
1 in 10 times or something.
About 10. I'm like,
I'm a pretty busy guy.
I've got 9 meetings per day.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
if not in one of those 9 meetings, there's like a 10% chance.
Yeah. So like, let's just tone back on the praying a little bit, and I might help you from time to time. I was like, okay, deal. So that's
Sounds like a pretty
that's what's happening.
rad god. I think it sounds like he was maybe the god of the parties and drinking.
Yeah, he might have been. He was slurring a little bit. So I think he was like a little bit. Yeah.
Dear God, I've got a lot to catch up with you about. One thing, did Baradun really burn those animals? Was that a real thing? Because that was messed up.
All right. Let's put a stop to this.
Oh my God!
Yep, one of them.
Oh yeah! Wow!
Listen.
Wow! My God! I knew praying to you for 8 hours a day would finally pay off. Ah!
That's actually why I'm here.
Yeah?
Stop that.
Stop.
It's really annoying.
Oh.
Yeah. So Gideon, by the way.
Yeah.
Got a fun. Got a party.
Yeah. Nice. Hey.
Handsome
Wow.
guy. It's really annoying to be at a party and then hear your voice all in the back of your head all the time. Like, hey, it's like, oh, I want this, I want that. Can you tell me things?
Yeah.
Stop it.
Stop.
Just stop it.
I get a lot of comfort.
Okay, let's say once a day. Okay,
Okay.
once a day. If you take it down to once a day,
Yeah.
I will. Well, I can't guarantee anything you want, but I will 10%. Let's say 10% chance. I will give you whatever you want.
Wow.
Once a day. Okay. Just shut up. Too long didn't read. Shut up.
Deal. Yeah, no, it was really nice to meet you. Yeah, wow. You're very.
Oh, there was more in there.
Very
Okay, I think that was the last of it. Shut up, and I might be better to you. You're a handsome guy.
What a bizarre encounter.
I go off and find some fighting pits.
Yeah, of course you do. Easy enough to do. Find them in too late.
Yeah. And it's when I'm fighting a mage, and I'm in the middle of the fight, and the mage fires up a fireball, and my demon lord.
And I summon a shadow sword.
A demon.
If I fuck wrong one.
Oh no!
And
Yes.
so that's how I died.
Yes, my demon lord gives me a sense, and I'm like, he's gonna save me. And then a shadow blade comes up, and I'm like, what the fuck? And then I get hit with the fireball.
Is this a long way of saying you've been in the hospital this whole time? Like,
Yeah.
The last 10 days.
And then I meditate and communicate with the demon lord in my head. I'm like, hey, bro, the shadow thing,
Super
great.
cool.
But maybe give me a way to avoid fireballs. It's like, all right. And so it gives me a kind of a spidey sense for fireballs. That means I can evade out of the way.
yeah, great.
Love it.
Let's do this.
Right, classic pit fight.
Fists only.
Fists only. Okay. Oh, also, I'll probably use my demon son at some point. What? Sweet. Oh, and also, I have an eldritch god that lives inside my brain, so my eyes may go completely black and I use eldritch powers.
Is that
alright? Oh, and one last thing. I will also use my shadow blade, which is made of pure sorrow and nightmare.
Oh, I don't feel well. Actually, I don't think I'm up for. I think my toes are hurt. I've got a headache, so I'm a forfeit.
Right.
I forfeit. Please don't kill me.
Right, I win. Who's next? Fair fight, just me and the shadow blade and my demon son, my eldritch lord.
I go back to Bob's cousin, I think it was, lab.
Yeah,
And-
niece.
Nis, and I am basically saying what I want you to do is build me a bunch of animals and crazy things like she was doing with the mammoth. That I can practice my
Wait,
spells
not
on.
Australian anymore. Cockney. All right, darling.
Oh, Cockney.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
And just over the 10 days, we're just kind of practicing. I'm trying out my new spells, which gets me Vitriolic Sphere, and I'm trying Hold Monster on them. And
So you're just summoning these
love it.
creatures and throwing acid
Just
on them?
summon
Yeah,
them
boy.
to burn them into.
Yeah,
You're
boy.
summoning animals and
let's
throwing acid
go.
on them.
I'm not
Here,
summoning
try this
animals.
acid.
They're real animals.
Oh, they're real animals.
They're real animals.
I thought they were.
Yeah, I don't know if you've met us before,
They're not
Greg, but
they're
we're
not
pretty
fake. They're not fake animals.
So these are animals, and you're just summoning like.
Gotta make sure that it works
bringing
on
them
real
into.
I'm doing genetic and lab testing on these animals and then killing them with fireballs. Oh, it burns the skin so well!
All right, mate. I've just been exploding things from the inside out. What are you up to?
I'm just killing these animals with acid!
Nice.
Look at how their skin burns! Greg, look how the animal's skin burns!
And it burns
Wow,
like a
Baradun,
bloody pool.
It does! And it made me level up!
Ha, that magic spell sounds and looks incredibly real.
See that long line of animals over there? I'm gonna use a spell on them and kill them!
The long line of magical animals
No,
that
no,
don't
no,
actually
no,
exist or
no,
feel pain.
No, those are real animals, those ones.
It's the pain that gives it the sweetness.
Yes, that's the thing that makes me level up, by killing real animals while doing lab testing on them.
I can pop a few if you want.
Do you want to pop the back one?
Hey, whoa,
Yeah, sure.
no? How about no? How about we let them live their lives?
Why not?
Tell you what, you're a cleric. You've got healing stuff, right? Maybe I can pop them. You can bring them back to life. Then I can pop them
Yes!
again. We can have a
Bring it back
popping
to life!
factory line.
Oh my god, this is genius!
We're gonna level up so
Oh
much.
my god, we're gonna do so well. Bring that one back to life. He's a puddle right now, but bring him
Heal
back to life.
There's no way I can do that. He's a puddle right now. How am I gonna
Roger.
bring him back? No.
I
God,
just
that's so messed up.
Greg's not okay with this.
What don't you understand, mate?
Yeah,
You
no,
weren't there, you don't know what's happening.
Greg, you know what?
you can't avoid me for 10 days.
Hey, Greg, you used to be cool, man. You used to be cool.
We put on
Guys,
all
can we
these
have a quick
robes.
meeting about Greg?
Yeah.
He's
In
just
the 10 days or so.
Hoity-toity.
so
I'm a
righteous. Isn't he just
cleric.
so righteous?
I'm all
Nothing
good.
any of you say
I
affect
want to
me.
save children in cages. I know.
The heroes
the
of the
old
world,
Greg.
everybody.
But also,
Can't
wait for him to
destined to
snap
save the
one
world.
day.
but also in
It's
doing
not
all
gonna.
this,
I'm never gonna snap.
in doing all this, I
definitely gonna snap.
all of my spells that do require saves, I'm kind of figuring out like how to stop them doing so well when they
Yeah.
save. So now I've got heightened spell as well.
I'm trying to meditate
Awesome.
while I hear
I love it.
these screams of animals being covered in acid, like throw me off my meditation. I'm like, oh, God.
Amazing.
All right. I will allow. So because the downtime has to be focused on like how you're leveling up, I'll allow you one of those days you can do to your
Okay.
scroll of quick save in the same way that he spent his day reading.
And I'm also I can't see any downside to me bending luck as I do this, just to give me an extra D4.
Bend luck is the one that gives. It means the next time you cast a spell that day, you get a wild surge.
No, that's tied to chaos.
Tied to chaos. Okay. Bend luck is sorcery points.
That's the only downside is I have to spend 2 sorcery
Okay.
points.
Yeah. Then you can bend luck on that. It's nothing. Yeah. It's nothing. It's during the day of downtime, so it's nothing else is going to happen that day.
Yeah, exactly.
You can bend luck on this.
So yes, 19 to 6. So 19 plus 8, 27.
27. All right. So 27 onto that takes you to a total of 67 points now. Currently done.
What are we at with it currently?
Total of 67. We'll get there in a second. What that means
So
for you.
what is this are you doing again? Sorry.
So my plan is that we got the scroll of quick save,
Yeah,
which
that's right.
allows us to rewind time a minute. I'm just trying to upgrade it. I want it to be better. So for example, if we're ever in a proper heist, not a reverse heist, or there was something where we wanted an item or we wanted to duplicate an item,
That's right.
we can do the minute, grab a thing, and when we rewind time, the thing goes with us.
Yeah, right.
That's dope.
Yeah, that rewind time hasn't really been useful yet, has it?
Well, it's a one-time.
It's a one-time
use,
thing.
Right?
It's a one-time
It's a
use.
one-time thing, right?
But
You gotta,
the-
it's like when you're setting up something that's got a really high risk, high reward
Yeah,
situation. You're like, there's a chance all of us
Quick
die
save.
when we go in here. Everybody,
Like
is
if I'm
everybody
trying
ready?
to bring back like 6 drinks at once.
yeah, exactly. We might
I might spill one.
exactly.
Just read the scroll.
But
Get back to the
the
didn't spill any.
downside,
Sweet.
however, of tinkering with the scroll is if I ever roll a 1 on the Arcana check, like I did just then, I
Wait,
just literally
like
ruin the
you
scroll.
did just then?
Sorry.
I was like,
On the
how did you get a
Arcana
19
check
from
that
rolling a
I
nat
did
one?
just then,
Yeah.
then I ruin the scroll and can never use it. So there is a chance that I.
It's a very powerful item that he's tinkering with to make it even more powerful,
But it has
at the
a
risk that he
downside, though.
ruins it. You are now at 67, which means you have met the progress DC of 50, which means that you get the first effect of your scroll. You're starting to see some progress with it. Instead of the scroll acting as originally intended, you can now use it to as intended. But while you're in that minute of quick saved minute, you can take an item back with you. However, the item will be displaced from the original spot that it was in for 1 round after you return, and then
Okay.
pop back.
6 seconds.
So you'll get 6 seconds of an item when you pop back to your real timeline, when you quick load, you'll have the item that you took with you, but it'll just
Use it for 6 seconds.
Can't see how that's going to be useful yet, but we'll keep working on
If
it.
you keep working
Most
on it,
likely
it'll
it's
get
going to
better
be
and
useful.
better.
Like we got information, we shouldn't go down that path.
Yes. That's the
That's
idea.
probably the most.
Yeah.
The idea when I was making it is like you're about to go into a fight with Laethil or something. You're like, hey, this is a real chance that we're all going to die. Let's use this scroll in case it goes badly, and then the fight goes really badly, and you're like, quick load before you start the fight.
Cool.
Okay.
Cool.
Maybe
So that is the progress you make.
Have you done your +2 on your big old boy?
I have. On my big old boy. Plus 2.
Yeah.
Big old boy now.
Yeah.
All right.
What is all your business at now then?
Like I've got a plus 12 on my sleight of hand and stealth.
You get to a point you're just going to be +20, and you're like, I don't need to.
Well, there's a point
roll.
very soon where I upgrade where I can't fail certain rolls, basically.
That is amazing for you.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to get to.
Yeah. God, how much longer?
Anything under a 9, under a 10, you can treat as a 10, basically.
Ah, man. Yeah.
So for any sleight of hand or stealth check, it'll be impossible for me to get under 22.
Yeah.
It's very useful. It's called reliable talent. Anything that he's trained in, anything he's got proficiency in. So he can still like fail an handling check or something.
No, I'm pretty sure it just makes everything perfect.
So when does that? When does this happen? How much longer until Bob becomes
like
useful?
3 levels, I think. I think it's like 3 levels, so probably like another 2 years.
Okay. 2 years, Bob. Okay.
Okay. Continue on.
All right, so you've gotten all your stuff together. You level up. It's approaching the day of your invite to Delarine. You've got to make your way to Milius.
Okay.
So you head to the port. Mm-hmm. You pay the price to get to Milius.
Any port in the storm?
Well, no, this particular port. This particular port. Yep.
Ideally.
How much are we paying?
49 gold pieces each.
You asshole.
Yep. That's what I said right at the very beginning when you arrived in Thilliburn. Milius is the wealthiest of the wealthy islands.
You are
and
an
they,
asshole.
But like, nah.
You're
You're just not going to come? You're just staying behind?
I'll stay until like
As we go up
pieces
to
each.
the customs agent.
Are you two that aren't marking anything down, just like
gold
inventing
minus-
money for yourself?
No,
or-
I'm just waiting. Like, are we going to spend that much money? I mean, I've only got 527 gold.
I'm just going to call.
I don't know how much I have.
I go up to the customs agent and I say, this is daylight robbery.
Because
Yeah.
you
Can we
spent it all
just say
up
that
to the point where
we're going to pay it, but we're just going to be a little bit caring about it.
Tickets to Milius, only 49 gold pieces.
I beg your
I
pardon.
can't believe it.
How much did you say?
I want to speak to your manager.
Unbelievable.
It is unbelievable. How?
I've never been treated like this before.
No, exactly.
Robbery.
Yes, quite.
I mean, of course, we can afford it.
Yes, of course. But it's not about that. It's the principle. It's the principle.
I refuse to pay.
No, we're going to a fancy island. You expect us to? Yes, the common man would pay. What is your badge number? Yes. What is your badge number?
I am the manager.
Why would I? Marty. Well, we'd like to talk to the head.
Speak to your manager.
We'd like to
am the
talk to
manager.
the head of the portal service, please. Yes. Get them on the blower. What is your badge number?
Milius. As you arrive, the teleportation circle takes you to Milius, and as you step in, not like the sweltering heat that hits you with Strayer's teleportation, instead you are greeted with the gaudiest and most opulent and really in-your-face showy wealth, kind of just the architecture is unnecessarily designed with all sorts of frills and things that's just
Gold everywhere.
there's gold everywhere. It's really tacky in certain parts as well. And this is the home of all of the richest of the folk here. You can see that there are a few.
My mage hand is
Instinctive pounce! I have a dragon.
chaos.
I have a dragon.
Post-lunch chaos.
I will use the dragon.
Everyone.
It's a submarine.
It's a submarine. I'm gonna eat them all. Hey guys, how's it going? I'm an adult. If you have adult friends as well, and they might like to play D&D or watch D&D or have anything to do with D&D, chuck them this episode link and be like, hey, look at these guys. These guys play D&D. It's a good way of getting us out there to all of your friends and community. Thanks.